No noise, no noise. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time and location where you are watching this live stream from. A very beautiful day to you. To our parents, our fathers, our mothers out there, it's good to have you watching this live stream because it is it's very important and it really concerns us as parents, either biological or adopted children. You know, children are gifts from God, and we as parents, we have the responsibility to take care of them. We are only caretakers. We are not the owners of children. We are caretakers because God gave us these children either by adoption or by biological way. They are all our children and we are the caretaker. So it is very important that as parents we need to be watchful on watchful about the kind of people that mingle with our children or our children mingle with. We have to watch over their actions. We have to watch over their emotions. We have to watch over them. If there's anything that you feel is going on in the life of your child or in the life of your ward, you should be able to know as a parent, and especially mothers, because we have most of the time, we spend most of the time with our children, sorry to say, we spend most of the time with our children. So most times we are in the right position to know how to go about some things happening in the life of our child. So and that brings us to what we'll be looking at this morning or afternoon, wherever time zone you are watching this live stream from. This have a lot to do with you as a parent. Now we'll be looking at child abuse and how to protect our children. Child abuse, we'll be looking at our role as parents in child abuse, and also how to protect our children from child abuse. Who are those that you leave your children with? Who are those uncles, those aunties that we leave our children with? Do we really know what goes on behind our backs? Do we know what goes on when we are not with our children? So this topic is very, very important. Very, very important as parents. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so to subscribe to my channel. Press the notification button so that at any time I post a video, you'll be the first to be notified. And also like and share my post. You can't tell, there might be someone out there who needs this video, you don't know what anybody is going through at the moment. So this video may have a way of helping that parent or helping that person to be able to handle any situation that he or she finds herself or himself. So please do well to share this video, like, comment please, and also subscribe if you have not subscribed. Now, child abuse. When they say child abuse, what comes to your mind? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? When they say child abuse, what comes to mind? Yes, what comes to mind? Go and throw this thing away. I'm waiting my body. Go and throw it away. When they say child abuse, what comes to mind? What comes to your mind? Yeah, some will say when you defile a child, it is child abuse. When you do this, it's a child abuse. When we sometimes we measure it on the girl child, but not only the girl child can be abused, even the boy child can be abused. So now, who is a child first and foremost? Because sometimes we feel that children are human being. Let's say 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Those are the people we feel that they are children. And when they get to 15, 16, 17 years, we feel that they are no longer children. They are not adults or youth. Yes, they are youth, but they are still children. Now, a child is every human being below the age of 18. A child is every human being below the age of 18. I'm really sorry that my attention is divided, because where I am, I also have to look at what's happening around me, especially when I'm having my kids playing just at the background. So I need to be watching their actions, whatever they are doing at every point in time. So please bear with me, but just pick the important thing you need to pick. Like what I said before, this topic, this live stream is specifically for you as a parent. Now, when we say child, a child is a human being that is below the age of 18, or someone not yet at the age of maturity. That is who a child is. So even if your word is below the age of 18, let's say 17, 16, 15, they are all categorized as children, because sometimes you feel that they don't know their right from their left. Sometimes they don't know the good from the bad, and sometimes when we leave them, they tend to act on their own, feeling that yes, they have arrived, or they are not adults, basically because they have arrived puberty age or puberty stage, and they feel that yes, they can do anything they want on their own. They want to feel independent. They no longer want to depend on you as a parent, but yet note that they are still children. There was a story that a post I saw on Facebook, about is it a 3 months or 6 months old child that was defiled both from the back and the front, and the child didn't survive the abuse. So what am I trying to say? In either ways, either the child is 6 months, 2 months, 1 month, as far they are below the age of 18, or they are not yet at the age of maturity, they are categorized as what? As a child, as children. Now, what is abuse? What is abuse? Yeah. Now, abuse has to do with improper use of something, like improper use or using something for the wrong purpose. That is one. Improper use of something, using something for the wrong purpose, and also we can also say the violent treatment of a person. A violent treatment of a person. Now, abuse can come in the form of drugs, how do I say it? Okay, let me say drugs, for example. Someone can abuse drugs in the sense that when they say this is how you are supposed to take the medication, and you take too much of it, overdosage, or you do it the way you want, you're already abusing the drug. Let's say, for example, I had a friend of mine way back when I was living in when myself and my family were living in Lagos. I have a friend of mine. She was pregnant as at that time, and what she told me was that two tablets of paracetamol is not enough to cure her headaches. Whenever she has an headache, she doesn't take two, but rather she takes four. That is abuse. The professional or medical prescription of taking paracetamol for an adult is 2 tablets, morning, afternoon, night. But by the time you take 4 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, 4 in the, you're already abusing it. Improper use of something. Now let's come to violent treatment of a person. Let's say, for example, a child being left in the care of another person, maybe the uncle, the auntie, or anybody, a child being left under your care, and you began to touch the child where the child is not supposed to be touched. That is an abuse. Now we have different types of abuse. It's also the act of improper usage of treatment of a person or thing to unfairly gain benefit. You want to gain benefit, you know they gain something. No, put it inside the crate. You want to gain something, so because you want to gain something from the person, you want to benefit from the person, you begin to abuse it. Okay, how about we take a businesswoman for example. You see some persons, this I see this tin cup that they sell. They want to sell, maybe you are selling rice, or you are selling egusi, or you are selling ogbono in the market. So okay, stop, you are making video. So what they do, it's okay. What they do is that they will hit the cup at the bottom. They will hit it so the thing will go inside. So when this place is pushed inside, you see that this place will no longer be complete. So when they measure it, they will just measure it like that for you, thinking that the tin cup is still complete. It's no longer complete. Why? Because they pushed it inside. So you see at the end. So at the end you see that they do it to benefit from the loss of another person, and they do it to gain from the loss of another person. So that is what abuse is, and there are different types of abuse. Now abuse can cause harm to a person. Now there are different types of abuse. Examples are physical maltreatment, we have injury, we have assault, we have rape, we have crimes. All these things are forms of examples of abuse. When you physically maltreat someone, for example, a child left under your care, you begin to maltreat the child, begin to beat the child anyhow. There's this video going viral right now about a woman who lost her life. I guess that woman is from Delta State. A woman who lost her life due to diagnosis of cancer. She was, I think they said she had cancer, and in the process she lost her life. And the husband, because the husband is a worker, the husband brought in a female friend into the house to take care of the children, 3 children. And we'll see from the video, we saw how the children were being treated. The children were I don't really know what to say, but my heart bleeds for those children. You see mutilation. The mouth of the child is not, I think whether it's a cut or something, I don't know. The ears also had issues, and the rest. And you see all manner of beatings, scars all over the child's face, the child's body. So that is what abuse. So so I'm going almost now. 115 hours for this one. 15 hours. Don't put that one, leave that one. Linda Barita. I'm really sorry for the interruption. It's not easy doing live video, especially in daytime, like, so let me say holiday period, or how do I say it? I'm in the shop right now, and the kids I'm just distracted, and but we'll still follow. So like I said before, physical maltreatment of a child, assault, and the rest, all these are examples of what? Of abuse. Now what are the types of abuse? We have the physical abuse, We have the domestic violence, which is just like aggressive behavior, maybe within the home. That is abuse. We have sexual abuse, the sexual assault. We have psychological or emotional abuse. As we progress in this video, we are going to look at all these forms of abuse. Now we also have modern slavery. Yes, modern slavery. For example, you see I don't know if it's still happening now, but I think some centuries ago, you see cases of people that maybe the mother or the father borrowed money from a particular money lender. They don't have a good collateral, and what they will agree is that if I did not pay back in so time, my child will work for you. Keep it. If it's not working, keep it. They say my child will work for you for so number of years to be able to offset the bills, or to be able to offset the loan that we collected. So that is modern day slavery. That is modern day slavery. Then we also have forced marriage. But I don't want to cut this video. If I cut this video, I will deal with you. If I cut this video. Now we have forced marriage. You see, go and be outside. It's not easy, God will help us. So you see, modern day slavery will also have forced marriage, like especially in this typical northern part. And this most of our states now, they are let me say they are not civilized, but there are still some parts of this country whereby they do forced marriage. For example, especially marriage below the age of 18, or let me say below the age of 12. You see 12 years, 10 years, 11 years, 13 years old children be given us in marriage. So even old, that is modern day slavery. We have human trafficking. And let's travel to those places. Even as adults, you travel to, let's say for example, is it Italy or the rest where all these things are rampant. You travel down to such place happy that you have gone for greener pastures, only for you to get there and you see that it is human trafficking that is being done in that place. So that is modern day slavery. We have discriminatory abuse. This has to do with unfair treatment of people, either because of their gender. They say this one is because you are a male, they will treat you differently. Because you are a female, they will treat you differently. Now let's people come to our Nigeria culture, our traditional, especially our culture. They especially in the East, they value the male child. You see that male child, they value that male child. So that's why you see that so many women, they will give it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, detrimental to their health, just to get one male child. So this is discriminatory abuse, because the culture or the norm of that particular place is okay if I'm doing video. So the culture or the norm of that particular place have placed so much importance on the male child. So you see them, instead of them allowing their husbands to take second wives or allowing them to be maltreated, what they will do is that they will keep giving birth, keep trying, so that they will get the male child. That is discriminatory. And in some cases, when there's a demise of the father, you will see that they will say he doesn't have a male child. So since he doesn't have the male child, if it's okay now, since he doesn't have a male child, that means the property will not be given to the family, because the girl child are not male children. They are not capable of taking care of their father's property. So they will they'll share the property among the brothers of the deceased. Now, you also see it in our country today, even in our society, it happens. That is discriminatory abuse. That's this what? Discriminatory abuse. We also have it based on ethnic belief. Now, child abuse is the physical maltreatment or sexual molestation of a child. Wetin happen?